Hello, Vice here, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer. The last part, we broke the seed open by getting a sword upgrade in the first chest of upper, you know, the place. Hyrule Castle. Okay, I can stop the weather. Still don't know if I'm gonna go in the dungeon, but I might just cast Quake on the thing before doing checkerboard. Key. Fire Rod. Let's see, thinking about what Fire Rod opens on its own. We could do Skull Woods, but it's a pendant. This is a pendant down here, too. Oh, I guess I'm doing checkerboard first. Fine. Although the choose one item rooms, those are hearts that aren't even in the item pool. And if I hit 20 hearts, I just stop getting hearts. The sword, though, that's in a dead end somewhere, that is removed from the normal item pool, so there's still only 4 swords. Speaking of, I should... That's just the vanilla. Can I even get to the spot on the right of the dungeon? I think I can. If I, like... Well, let's cast Quake first. Deal with some lag. Let's see, yeah, besides Lamp, the dungeon is finishable. I already have Red Cane. Okay, this is its vanilla fairy fountain. Are there any other caves around here? There's not usually much reason to know. But I think there might be like one more off to the right, possibly. Wow, I thought dealing with the weather would help with lag. I think this is the one I already checked. So yeah, I guess it's just the one. Yeah, we were in here. So, either go in the dungeon... Oh, I can actually finish Desert. Let's do that. Now that I have a Fire Rod. Actually, I can be Turtle Rock now, can't I? Oh yeah, there's the one dark room where you're on the platform. But I've done that in the dark before. I guess I haven't checked what medallion it is to actually open Turtle Rock. Well, I think I hit all of them once. Gonna save my rupees here. Not a hard boss. Might want to shoot a bunch of silver arrows at Vitreous or something. Alright, well, we got our crystal. that's the third crystal. I've done all the Light World dungeons now. Alright, so either I go into Pendant Misery Mire, or Pendant Skullwoods, or check Turtle Rock. I don't have Hook Shot yet. That would make Dark Death Mountain way more attractive. There's still Super Bunny Cave. Maybe I go in Palace of Darkness, actually. There's just so many chests there. And I think it's a while before the first Dark Rooms. You know, despite the name Palace of Darkness. Still checking all the dead ends because I want my sword. The game doesn't want to show me the sword. Know what a good order to do things is when I already have keys for the dungeon. Actually, you can just cut that sentence off before the when. I don't know a good order to do this dungeon. End statement. I don't ever have to spend the key for the spot just to the left. Although I think doing so saves arrows. And arrows are basically worth keys if you spend enough. And unlike in Zelda 1, it's really easy to spend that many. I almost never use my sword on those two mimics. Because if you're gonna get through the room at all, you have the bow. Well, I know there's some glitch you can pull off where you like scroll the camera just enough that the enemies aren't on screen. And then it's like, oh, the enemies are dead, they're not on screen. Or something like that. Or maybe you like clip the enemies entirely out of bounds. Oh. Needed to hit the crystal switch. Nope. That's not how you do it. I wanted to be holding down for after the bonk, but I did it too early, so I was still able to rotate. Oh hey, the lamp! We can finish the dungeon. not sure if I want to do this now, or... I don't know. So, lamp in Palace of Darkness, huh? That's what we just witnessed. Also, is it go mode now? No, hookshot and flippers. I keep being way early on thinking it's go mode. Something about having Ice Rod, Fire Rod makes me feel like I'm really far in a seed. I think that's it. Oh, a sword. I don't really care about the dead-end sword that much anymore. Level 3 sword is just really comfy already. Alright. Oh. I think my sword beam hit him rather than the actual sword. We'll pick that up. Okay, so now I want to do like the dark maze and the, you know... So I think mirror resets crystal switch. I can never remember if the... Okay, the color of the switch is the blocks that are down. That's what I was starting to say. I can never remember whether it's the active blocks or the inactive blocks. This will go a little faster with our sword upgrade. I guess I didn't really have a plan, but the plan is just Cane of Samaria. See, I don't think I've found Big Key yet. But it could be over here. Or it could be in the dark maze. Man, just burning keys now. Alright, we got half a key back, if we want to think of it that way. Got an entire key back. Money, money, money. Missed that one. I know there's like a bomb jump that could save this key. I've never performed it, so, you know, don't think it would go well if I started trying it now. Wait, where's the other chest? Down here, okay. Nice. I was really worried Big Key was gonna be like somewhere. Oh wait, no, there's a Big Key door before the boss. It's only like Swamp Palace, where you can have the Big Key on the boss, I think. I think I just mirror out of here, and then go to the right side one more time. This time we're actually on our way to the end of the dungeon. Kill you for the third time. Alright, I'm just gonna spin this guy. I have 111 arrows right now. I think considering the, like, rupee values tend to be higher, compared to Zelda 1, it makes perfect sense that arrows cost 10 times as much. Actually realized how much money I have when it hit 4 digits, so I'm just... Oh, hey, I don't need to hit that. Hitting that is mandatory, though. If I just avoided the spike, I could then use a sword beam in this next room. I guess I can switch to red meringue if I want to save 10 rupees. Oh yeah, and I need to switch to the hammer first anyway. So yeah, this dungeon definitely bad on my key count, but good on my having a lamp count. And crystal count. So I think I will consider the dungeon to have been worth it. I think I also made rupees. Drop hook shot? No, it's a key. Let's see, I guess... Yeah, kinda want hookshot before either of these dungeons to the south. Oh, Turtle Rock's Crystal 6. I'd have the 5-6 combo. Yeah, let's head up to Turtle Rock. Because it's finishable, right? Unless I don't have the... I mean, maybe the medallion's just gonna be in Super Bunny Cave. Think about it. I wasn't sure where I could mirror around here, so I headed back towards the dungeon. Still don't have flippers, actually, come to think of it. So that's a very good reason not to do Swamp Palace. So I need to climb the whole mountain, go across the top, go to the bottom, lift the thing. I think I'm used to Super Bunny Cave from the top. I don't actually remember where you go to get in the bottom end of it. Also, what was this item again? Blue Rupee. Man, lift upgrade was Bumper Cave. Just wondering where I got the Titan Mitt for a moment, and then I remembered. I don't think there's... Yeah, there's no cave at all down there. I think there's a shop around here. Maybe? And then the other one's Super Bunny. Okay, this is Super Bunny Cave. I'm pretty sure the other one's just like a shop. Let's check it though. Maybe buy a key, actually. It's one of the retro mode shops. What's my video number I'm on? Haven't been counting. Alright, no hook shots in there. Also, I'm a fool. Why did... I could have just stayed up here and done the actual thing to get on top of Turtle Rock. Instead of using the Dark World Warp that's at the bottom of the mountain. Alright, well, what's the... It's Bombos. So I can't do this now, but that's good knowledge. I mean, there was that possibility. And we got a few checks done. But now it is apparently... Wait. I don't have flippers. It's not time for Ice Palace either. I guess it's time for Skull Woods. Was gonna say it's time for Ice Palace with Fire Rod. If I could get in the dungeon, I could beat it. I need to be looking for the Dark World portal. Is it like down? No, there's not a path down there. I went the wrong way into Lost Woods area. Don't know my way around, apparently. Could just backtrack, of course. But I'm stubbornly going through the entire woods just to get to the entrance I wanted. Pretty sure Master Sword Grove can't be turned into a take whichever you want. Let's see, how do you use Skull Woods again? Is it this one? This feels somewhat correct, yeah. Ah, couldn't throw it fast enough. Big key. Nice. Small key. I guess after like coming in here, I could save and quit to save a key, but I don't want to like walk all the way back from Sanctuary again. I guess actually I should have fluted to the village and then just gone up. But whatever. I don't want to walk back here. I'll just do the intended route to the big chest. Ow. completely intended. Money. Guess technically this is probably faster. Ow. Oh wow, the little ones get to spark pretty quickly after. Let's see, do we go this way now? I don't think that locked door was correct. Not sure where it would have gone, but I don't think there's a chest. I think there might be like a pot that gives your key back. There's the map. So I already have map, compass, big key, so any chest that's left is worth checking. Could be the flippers. Or the hook shot. Isn't there... Where's the pot? No, that's just the... Okay. That's the one you have to lift. I feel like the entire bottom of that previous room on the right was just invented so players could feel clever walking over it and then mirroring out. In vanilla, you'd have the mirror by this point. You needed it to even get to the Dark World. Old man gives it to you on Death Mountain. Oh, maybe I should have looked for magic around here. I don't have half magic. Oh. Well then. Oh, I can't get it even with the boomerang. That was some interesting perspective going on there. Oh, no! Well, our magic's full. Got that magic drop. Wait, what am I doing? Falling. Fine. Back at max health. Okay, this time I'm gonna fire rod some dudes. Just gonna change the whole timing of how I do the room so the hand won't come at the time I'm lifting the pots. Okay, I think someone in the next room has a key. Waiting out the bunny transformation in here for some reason. Is it the Gibdo? Or is it the... Yeah. Okay. Alright, boss time. This is for a pendant, but I didn't find anything good in the dungeon itself. Maybe the boss has... Nope, just a key. I think I effectively gained or lost nothing by coming here, besides time. I should check the Master Sword pedestal with the book before I decide my next move. Actually, I guess the next move is just go to Misery Mire, isn't it? because I can go in. I don't know how many overworld checks I even have left. Just pocket change, move right along. Gonna save and quit in exactly the same position I did once, or not save and quit. Stop the video in exactly the same position I did a previous one. Alright, that's it for this part. See ya!